Nelson, what's going on? How are you? Brandon in the building. Kai, what's going on? Now, if you guys want to join the show, you actually can do that. All you got to do is just click on this little link here. You'll come into my lobby, and you can actually be a part of the show this morning. So feel free. I've got 2 seats open. That's right. This is a talk show. I want to talk to somebody this morning. Hey, let's get this thing crack-a-lacking. Get this thing crack-a-lacking this morning. You guys want to join the show, feel free to hop into my lobby. And you can be a part of this show this morning. That's right. You can be a part of this show. Where is everything going? So...
The new Black Wall Street. Do it right, build wealth, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. He's your host.
All right, beautiful people, thanks so much for tuning in. This is ERGJ, your certified financial educator and founder of the New Black Wall Street. We are here today with the Money and Power Talk Show. Money and Power Talk Show. What are we going to talk about today? Well, the Money and Power Talk Show is all about talking about the 2 things that I think they don't want us to talk about, money and power, right? What is that? Number 1, money is going to be economics, right? And I like to refer to economics as cash flow. Everybody put in the comments below, cash flow. This is going to be the flow of money into and out of your life. And I believe that money should always be flowing. It should not just come to you, but it should come through you. And as you have money always working for you, hopefully you'll learn how to make your money work harder for you than you work harder for your money. And then also, now we have the money part, and then we also have the power part, which I believe is politics. That's right, politics. And I like to refer to politics as cash rules. So everybody put in the comments below, cash flow and cash rules. Here's the deal, guys. As you think about a money stream, right? All of us want to have multiple streams of income coming into our life. That's going to be a stream that's flowing like a river, right? But then that stream, that river, it has its restrictions or its banks. And I believe that's going to be your cash rules. That's going to be the legislature that determines how the money can actually, how far or what type of rules are related to this money flow. So you have cash flow and you have cash rules. I believe that we need to talk more about economics. We need to talk more about politics so we can actually make the money work for us, and we can also make the laws work for us. See, when we understand politics, right, when we understand the laws of the land, we can manipulate them in our favor. When we understand money, that's right, when we understand economics, we can manipulate money into our favor. So the whole point of the show is to talk about money and politics. So if you ain't with that, I'll see you later. But if you are with that, let's go ahead and get started with our show. Now, today's sponsor is the Atlanta Black Business Network. The Atlanta Black Business Network is today's sponsor. They are actually a group of about 20,000 members, and actually have a special going on right now. So the $10 membership. Now I'll tell you a little bit about the Atlanta Black Business Network. Their vision is to educate business owners, students, and the community on the importance of community sustainability through business ownership. Everybody put in the comments below, ownership. Bringing awareness and uniformity to the African-American community in Atlanta through the use of social media and other strategic outlets. As our organization grows, we welcome individuals, entrepreneurs, established companies, venture capitalists, nonprofits, and other professionals who want to network, learn, grow professionally, and affect change in the community. So if you're down with that and you want to be a part of a 20,000 strong community or network, you want to get your stuff in front of more people, and you want to go ahead and get that membership for $10, and you will be amazed at how far your $10 can go. So you got to think about the return on your investment. What do you get in return for what you put out? And I'm telling you guys, if I knew then what I know now, I would have gladly invested $10 so I can be part of a 20,000 strong network. Think about that for a second. See, many of you and many of us, we understand that we want to do things by ourselves, right? But it says this in business, and I think Bill Gates says this in business: if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, you go together. So if you're in the Atlanta area and you understand the power of teamwork, that's right, teamwork makes the dream work, and you want to go ahead and get that membership today. Now, also, we have featured on the show today, we also do have our Maximize Your Tax Refund book. That's right. Miss Yvette Best has written a book that's going to be a tax book for your library. That's right. Now, here's the deal. This book is filled with 35 surefire ways to get more from your return now. This book's only 20 bucks. All you got to do is text the, oh, I didn't put that in the comment. All you got to do is just inbox us, right? Inbox us, let us know that you'd like to order. We're over here at ERGJ Enterprises. Matter of fact, let me make it easy for you. Let me make it easy for you. All you got to do is text the word tax to 678-851-2400, and you can get the book ordered to you right now. As soon as it pops up, I'll let you know. Now, here's what's cool about this book. Not only do you get a tax book for your library. Now, think about how powerful that is, to have a tax book for your library, okay? In your library. Not only that, you're going to get, this book reveals 35 proven strategies to help you keep more of your money. Many of us know how to make money, but we don't understand the laws of the land in order to keep money. This is how the rich stay rich. They pay less taxes, they keep more of their money, and when we complain. Well, we just need to learn a few strategies. Everybody putting comments little strategies. Learn a few strategies to keep more of the money that comes into our hand. Now, if you get this book, you're going to also get, down at the bottom here, this little barcode thing here, right here, you're going to get a free 60-minute one-on-one session with the author. She is a tax accountant and author. You're going to get a free 60-minute tax consultation with the author just by getting the book. And not only that, look at that. You have it signed by the author as well. So you get a tax book, $20. Text the word tax to 678-851-2400. Get this book out to you ASAP Rocky. All right. Now, a couple things from Club Millie that we want to make you aware of is Club Millie just tonight, on Wednesday tonight, we're going to have our Dow 30 investment session. Our Dow 30 investment session. That's going to be where if you're a beginner investor, you can actually come and join us and learn a lot about the stock market. At some point, you got to decide that you're going to learn how to make your money work hard for you. And so you can join us tonight at, I think it's at 8 o'clock, something like that, for the Dow 30 investment session. Now, what we're going to be doing, if you don't know what the Dow 30 is, the Dow 30 is the 30 most significant stocks in America, the 30 most significant stocks in America. So what happens is we're going to be going through them. These are going to be companies that you're familiar with, companies like Nike, Apple, Disney, Walmart. These companies we're going to be going through, and we got what we call a March Madness bracketology. We're comparing each other, and we're looking for investment opportunities. So if you want to be a part of that, you want to learn how to make your money work for you, you want to find some investment opportunities with a group of people who are serious about making their money work for them, well, you want to go ahead and join us tonight on the Dow 30 investment session. We do this every week. We're down to, I think we're in round number 2 now. So you guys join us so you can learn a little bit more about how you can learn how to invest. And this is geared towards a beginner. So we're not going to be talking over your head. We're not going to give you all these analogies and conversations that you don't understand. This is full of beginner investors, and this is a place that you want to be. And then last but not least, our last offering we want to make you aware of is on this Saturday. On this Saturday, we are going to be having our How to Buy Stock for Kids class. How to buy stock for kids. See, you guys are always talking about what you would like to do. Now you got the opportunity to actually show up. Here's the deal, guys. At some point in time, Black America, we have got to get past the point of interest. We can no longer just be interested in building wealth. We actually must become committed to building wealth, and we can start our kids off at an early age. Here's the deal. Warren Buffett, the 3rd richest man in the world, he started investing when he was 11 years old. And my question is, why not your kids? Well, guys, you got an opportunity to learn how you can make compound interest be a part of their future and give them the heads up that they need. Matter of fact, Eisenhower said that compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He said, Warren Buffett said compound interest is the reason why he got rich. He put compound interest on his side, and we want you to put compound interest on your kids' side so they can have interest paying them instead of them paying interest. Hey, what's going on? H. Cortez in the building. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, Evan. How about you, man?
I'm doing good, man. Thanks so much for joining the show, man. We're just talking about compound interest, man. I wanted to go ahead and just put you up real quick. Introduce yourself and tell us about how powerful compound interest is as we're talking about learning how to make your money work harder for you than you work for the money.
All right, man. I am H. Cortez, the one and only financial health mentor to the Black community, where I do my best to bring practical, proven wealth strategies to working men and women all over this great nation of ours. talking about the power of compound interest, man, there's nothing else like it, man. Point blank, period. And if you don't have it working in your life, then you're missing out. And the thing is, we tend to see interest as a bad thing, and that's only because we're often on the wrong side of it. So we got to get on the right side, because if I was paying 28% interest on a car loan or on a furniture loan or something like that, then yes, that is bad. But if I'm earning 28% interest on my investments, that's a different story. So we've got to get on the right side of capitalism, man. I understand how money works in this country so that we can take our finances to another level. And like you preach all the time, brother, start building legacies.
Absolutely, man. We gotta start that thing right now, man. So this is the Money and Power Talk Show, guys. Again, you had the opportunity to be a part of the show. You had the opportunity to broadcast your stuff on the show. This is not a me show. This is a we show. Everybody put in the comments below, this is a we show. Now, here's what we're going to be doing, guys. We're going to be talking about what's going on in the market today. This was just kind of just get you pumped up, let you know the things that we're a part of, because we talk about teamwork all the time. We're showing you right now that this is teamwork. Mr. H. Cortez, he's all the way, I think, St. Louis. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, or wherever you guys are and that you're watching this show. This is black folk coming together talking about money. And I know, Nelson, you're here too. Nelson is in Canada, joining in as well. So let's just get right into what we got going on today, man. The market recap. Let's take a look at what is happening in the market and things that you need to know as we move forward. So the market right now, the Dow, yesterday, the Dow was up 39 points. The NASDAQ was up 4 points, and S&P 500 was up 1 point. We had American Airlines, which was down 4%. Fitbit down 2%. Fitbit is having a hard time, guys. I think there's a lot of competition. They were down 2.75%. Now, Fitbit, if you wanted to buy Fitbit, if you wanted to invest in Fitbit for some reason, I don't know why you would. But anyway, it's only $5.67 per share. $5.67 per share. Cortez, why do you think Fitbit has been declining as of late? Do you think it's because all the competition in this wearable market is, or what do you think going on with Fitbit, man?
Yeah, I think that is definitely it, man. There's too much for if you're going to have success as a company, you want to be one of three things. You want to be the best, you want to be the first, or you want to be the only. And I don't think they are any of those three things.
Say that again. Hold on, you say you want to be what? You want to be what?
You want to be the first, you want to be the best, or you want to be the only.
All right, everybody put in the comments below, first, best, or only. So as you guys are thinking about maybe some companies that you want to invest in, think about it. Are they the first? Are they the best? And are they the only? Man, because we're going to talk about a company like Amazon, which is the new biggest capital of the world. I mean, my God, Amazon is buying up everything. I don't know. Hey, here's the deal, guys. I don't know about you, but I'm sick and tired of watching everybody else get rich. At some point, you got to say, man, I'm sick and tired of everybody else. We have really literally watched Amazon make Jeff Bezos the second richest man in the world. We have participated. We've seen the trend. That matter of fact, whenever we think about getting a book, the first place we go is Amazon. Whenever we think about getting in, we say, let's check it out on Amazon. We are a part of the trend. But here's my question, guys. How many of you has allowed Amazon to cut you a check? How many of you have allowed Amazon to cut you a check? I got mine.
Let me say this, Evan, because what we have to realize is sometimes we despise humble beginnings, right? How many years did Amazon operate in the red, right? Before they became what they are today. See, when you have vision, sometimes other people are looking at you saying, man, you done bitten off more than you can chew. But what did Jeff say? Nah, man, it's gonna come around, I promise you. So they operated at a loss for the first 10 or 11 years of their existence. And now look at them, right? A lot of people bailed and jumped ship like, man, you just pumping money into a sinkhole. He's like, no, I'm telling you, we can dominate the entire internet with this model. A lot of people couldn't see it. Those who could, look at them now.
Look at them now, man. You used a very interesting word. You said the word dominate. And here's the deal, guys. Like, I'm a business owner. Cortez is a business owner. Me, you guys have some small businesses. Maybe you got some hustles on the side. I want to tell you guys this. we as a people are not in business to compete. I want to make sure that you guys are aware of this. We don't come here to compete. We come into business to dominate. Everybody put in the comments below, dominate. Yeah. We come to see, Amazon is not trying to compete. They are dominating. Facebook is not trying to compete. I mean, Snapchat came out. What did Facebook say? We got something for you. They came to dominate. So when you go into business, I want your mentality to be domination. It's like dominion, rule. Hey, what do we came to do today, Pete? The same thing we do every day. Try and take over the world.
I tell people all the time, I said, man, if you don't understand that entrepreneurship is warfare, you might need to get out the game, man. As Black people, we are the only people on the battlefield treating it like a playground. So we flip that and look at how we approach everything else with a domination mindset. We approach money and business with that same mindset that whatever we've done in the past, we put our mind to it, we've dominated everything. Why won't we take that mindset into business and into money and finance? I don't know, but you and I are going to lead the way. We're going to show people that in a few short years, it don't take long to become a billionaire in a capitalistic society.
Absolutely, man. So if you guys do want to join this show, I did put the link out as well. I got one more seat open. Our lobby is open as well. Let's just keep going on with our market recap. Let you guys know what else is going on. Macy's was down 3%. GoPro was down 2%. Caterpillar was up 2% as well. Staples had a big day yesterday. It was up 10%. Think about that. Just in one day, Staples jumped up 10%. I don't know how. I mean, my God, I don't know how Staples did it, but they did it. Chesapeake Energy is up 7% as well. Now let's take a look at what's going on in the market. The emotion that's driving the market, guys. There are two emotions that drive the market. You got fear and you got greed. You got fear and you got greed. When there's extreme fear in the market, that's typically showing you that people are selling off their stocks. They're getting out of positions. What does that mean? Typically, when you see a lot of fear, that means that the stock market is on sale. Then you have greed where people are buying. They're driving up price. They're making things more expensive. That means that you're going to buy stocks at a premium. Let me say it again. Fear, on sale. Greed, premium. So where do we sit right now? We're sitting at about a 46, which is neutral. To me, that's saying that I need to hold where I'm at. I'm not getting in. I'm not getting out. I'm just trying to see where we're going. Because for me, as a long-term investor, I'm a Warren Buffett studier. I like to buy stuff on sale. I like to buy low and sell high. This is not for everybody. Everybody has a different strategy. So I want you to figure out what your investing strategy is. So everybody put it in the comments below, investing strategy. You have to determine what's your strategy and how you're going to approach the market. I'm telling you how I approach it, but how you approach it could be different. You could be a short-term trader. You could be an option trader. You can do a Forex. It doesn't matter. You got to figure out what's going to work for you, how you want to approach the market. I don't want to be in front of the computer all day, every day, trying to scalp stuff. That's just not how I operate. Maybe that's you, but I'm just trying to share with you some things that can help you as you move forward in the market. Hey, Cortez, do you have an investing strategy, brother?
Long term, man. I like bond funds, corporate bond funds, and things of that nature, man. I try to put my money where the banks would put the money and just let it ride, man. I don't because I'm more right now in the phase that I'm building my assets versus buying my assets. So you can buy and high interest accumulating assets and things of that nature, but I'm pouring more of my time and energy into building my assets, which is my business. So I don't want, like you, I want to sit in front of the stock ticker and be watching all of those and individual stocks. So I'm looking at more of the mutual funds and things of that nature, and just continued contribution and compounding interest over a long period of time.
Fantastic, man. And so as Warren Buffett says, man, be greedy when others are fearful and be fearful when others are greedy. Let's take a look at a couple of things as far as the sector performance over the past 3 months. Let's take a look at what's hot and what's not hot. Everybody put in the comments below, what's hot? So you asked the ERGJ, what's hot right now? Well, over the past 3 months, guys, here's what we got. The hot sectors that you could have been a part of. First one is electronic technology. Over the past 3 months, electronic technology has brought back 13% just in the sector itself. In the sector technology services up 10%, and the sector consumer durables up 10%. Now, what's not been hot? Well, what's not been hot is where I like to sit. I love to be hanging out in the places that has not been hot, because that is where I'm looking to make my killing on finding the diamonds in the rough. Well, what's not been hot is energy minerals. What is energy minerals? That's going to be places like coal companies, oil companies, energy companies. Oh my God, coal, oil, and energy. Oh my, energy minerals has been down 7% over the past 3 months. And then you also have communications. Communications gonna be companies like Sprint, AT&T, Verizon. It's been down 3%. I'm not really looking at communications. That's just too much competition there. But I'm definitely looking at the energy minerals because I know we gonna use oil no matter what. What do you think, Cortez, about these sectors?
Man, if you think that oil and coal is going away permanently, man, you done bought that bridge in St. Louis that takes you to the beach, man. No, that stuff that's a result of a lot of the things going on in politics and stuff like that, man. But you know, that ain't going nowhere, man. So I'm like you, man. That would be a good place to hang around and just say, hey, okay, if it's down, like you say, you got an opportunity to buy a little bit lower while people are scared because of the scare tactics of those who are already heavily invested in those markets. Of course, they're going to keep doing what they can do to drive prices down so they can accumulate more of the market, man. So, yeah, oil, come on, man. They keep talking about how scarce it is, man, but come on. They on one hand, they're saying how scarce it is. On the other hand, they're building new oil wells and they're digging every single day. So,
so now we also have this. You guys know some key indicators. Oil is up at $51 per share. So I've been talking about this for the past, I don't know, last 3 weeks. Oil was trading at $49, $48. I said, man, this is a great level. If you're looking at oil and oil companies, things that have to do with oil, now we're starting to see oil rise. Even though they keep talking about how the output and all that, I don't even pay attention to what they say no more because they do nothing but lie on the news. You got to understand, you got to learn how you can interpret the news and not follow them. They lie and lie and lie and lie. You got to be able to read between the lines. Everybody put that in comment below. Read between the lines so you can actually understand what they're trying to convey in their code. Hey, also gold is trading at $12.5480 per ounce, and silver is $18.26 per ounce. Those are for those that are into precious metals. You want to know what's the value of your gold that you're holding is, or what you want to do, where you want to go. You want to be following the price of gold. Here's the deal. I don't care if you're doing carrot bars, you're doing some gold savings plan or whatever. It makes no sense to me how you can be talking about you're getting gold, you're acquiring gold, but you don't know the price of gold. People, you getting gold, but you don't know the price of gold. That could be a problem that you want to solve. So let's our market recap, guys. Let's go on into the pre-market info that you need to know. If you are representing Club Millie today and you're watching us somewhere, go ahead and put in the comments below hashtag Club Millie. If you are a part of the Project 1000, right, and you're rocking with Mr. H. Cortez and his crew, go ahead and put in the comments below 1000. That's the deal, guys, because it doesn't matter which platform you're on. We're all working towards the same goal, which is rebuilding the Black economy and getting our money up. That's right. I don't care whether you're part of Club Millie, part of Club 1000, as long as you're doing something. I mean, my God, do something different.
Watch this, Evan. Watch this. Put both if you're rocking with both.
That's right. Both if you are rocking.
If you're rocking with both. So we got a lot of people rocking with both.
Yeah.
That's what people don't get. Is you're a financial educator, I'm a financial educator, and naturally people think we are competing. We're not competing. We are serving our community, and we want you to pick a platform that's going to help you build wealth. I tell people all the time, Evan, I got 5 sons, and those 5 sons are going to marry somebody's daughter. I want them to marry somebody's daughter who got their head screwed on right and got their money right. So however I can help the masses get their money right, so in case one of my sons run into one of your daughters, we can make a beautiful partnership happen, man. So yeah, there's a lot of people out here rocking with both, man. So appreciate yep, see, Brandon Grant, I rock with both. So there's a lot of us, so we're not in competition, man. The name of the game is to serve our community and make sure we do it the best we can and attack from all angles, because guess what? Our enemy is attacking us from all angles. So we have to put ourselves in position to combat and be ready to fight on all those fronts as well.
Absolutely, man. Let's take a look at the pre-market info that you need to know as move into the market here on Wednesday, hump day. Well, April 5th, man. You got the Fed in focus. The Federal Reserve is scheduled to release the minutes from its last meeting at 2 p.m. Eastern. 2 p.m. Eastern. So those that are into trading on momentum trading, maybe you're into Forex, this is where you're going to be at 2 o'clock. You're going to be typically you're going to see a lot of movement in the market once the Fed releases its minutes. So the minutes should give clues about what it will take for the Fed to push interest rates higher as it raised them in March. There should also be details about risk the Fed sees on the horizon. On Tuesday, U.S. Central Bank found itself in hot water after the long-serving president of the Federal Reserve Bank of Richmond, Jeffrey Lacker, resigned. Let me say that again. The long-serving president of the Federal Reserve Bank of Richmond resigned abruptly after admitting he shared confidential information with a financial firm in the fall of 2012. He's since been questioned by several law enforcement agencies. Now, here's the deal. This is what I hate. See, once you start to understand money, this is what I hate. This dude, right, got questioned. He admitted that he provided some confidential information to a financial firm. Shouldn't he be in jail? What is going on? How do you just resign after breaking the law? How does that work, Cortez? I mean, please help me understand it.
Well, Evan, that is the jail in the financial world. That is the jail. Okay, we're gonna cut your hands off. I don't know if you guys follow that show Billions, but I check it out all the time, man. And those are the types of deals you can cut when you're high in the financial world. They say, okay, you don't get no jail time, but we're gonna tie your hands so that you can't play in the money game no more, since you won't play fairly in our corrupt game. So that is jail for somebody at that magnitude. It's like, hey, strip him of his position. That hurts his pride, that hurts his ego, hurts his reputation, and that is punishment. But yeah, let you and I go and accidentally walk off with a piece of candy or something, and we're going to do some hard time, man. But you just got to know what game that you're playing in, what you can get away with, what you cannot. And they know, hey, if you get an admission out of me, then that is a win for the DAs and the prosecutors and things of that nature. So they got the admission, and then they stripped him of his title. That is, in essence, jail for somebody in the financial institution.
All right, man. We got some earnings coming out this morning as well. We got Monsanto and Walgreens Boots Alliance are releasing earnings before the open. They probably have just released, while Bed Bath & Beyond is set to release earnings after the close. Other big companies are slated to begin releasing their results in the middle of April, and there is high hopes for earnings this season. So we're in the beginning of we're getting started with earnings season for the second quarter. According to estimates from FactSet, companies in the S&P 500 are forecast to report an average earnings increase of 9% from a year ago. An average earnings increase. Now, if you're a small business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, I just want you to think about how, aren't you like, man, if I can just increase 9%, I mean, in your earnings, right? Money coming in increased by 9% from a year ago. This is the average, or they're forecasting for companies in the S&P 500. As we take a look at the global market, stock markets are pretty calm right now. U.S. stock futures are holding around levels where they closed on Tuesday. European markets are mixed in early trading, but most Asian markets pushed up during the day. Chinese stocks did particularly well, with the Shanghai Composite and the Shenzhen Index rising 1.5 and 1.9% respectively. This is great information for those that are in Forex. Chinese construction firms surged on Wednesday after the government announced major plans for the urban development zone southwest of Beijing. Chinese construction firms. So why is this important? Well, again, we're talking about how you can use the news, right? So once we start hearing about development, and look at that, they call it urban development. That ain't where black folk is, okay? But it's urban development zone in southwest Beijing. Well, whenever we start to hear about developing a new land or a new zone, that tells you that construction firms, things that have to do with construction and cement and things like that, are going to get a big boost. So when we start talking about building a wall, that's going to be construction, materials, things like that, man. Go ahead, Cortez.
Yeah, and even we was talking to somebody not too long ago about, the destruction of war. We like to go in and bomb some places, man, and knock all their buildings down, and then they have to hire us to come build them back up again. So you just gotta take those indicators and those clues, man. But also understand how industries relate to one another. Because when you think about construction companies, then you have to also think about those companies who manufacture the cement and the bricks and the brick machines, and all of that stuff is interrelated. And sometimes we don't look at some of those companies that are a little bit far removed, or they appear to be far removed from the industry. You think about contractor and construction, then you don't sometimes think about how the lumber industry is closely related, because where all the 2x4s and 2x6s and all that kind of stuff come from. So when you get into an industry, man, get all the way in it and look at all of the related things as well.
All right, well, Cortez, right now, I know it's getting close to the time where you actually go live on your show. So I want to give you an opportunity to tell people who you are, where they can find you, what's going on with you, Project 1000, whatever it is you want to put out, because I don't want to interrupt what you're doing with your platform as well. And I don't know if we're going to run into that time. So I want to give you an opportunity to just introduce you and let people know what's going on with you.
So again, I am H. Cortez, financial health mentor, guys. What I do is I teach on 3 main pillars to building wealth. Number 1, you got to get your tax situation under control, so minimize your taxes. Number 2, you got to get your debt situation under control, eliminate your debt. And number 3, you have to understand how to accumulate income producing assets. Point blank, period. We have a system that we put you in that can help you do that. For those of you who may be interested in having your own business, we have a financial education franchise option for you, where you can learn these things for yourself and teach them to others. I do a daily morning show at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, Talk Money in the morning. So usually comes on right after Evan's show, where we educate on a lot of these things. And one thing that I'm really, really excited about now, Evan, is the release of our very own credit restoration product. How many of you guys would like to learn the secrets of the credit repair companies, repair your own credit for less than $100? And then for you guys who are entrepreneurial minded, say, hey, I can do that, and I can refer people to that same product and earn a $50 commission per time. So in essence, you can have your own financial education franchise with a credit repair or credit restoration education service built right in. So those are some things that we got going on now. You can go to fixmyown.creditscore.com. Not yet, I just bought the domain while we were sitting on the show. But that's where everything will be pointed to for the credit restoration piece. Or if you want to go to hcortezthornton.com, learn more about Project 1000, you click on that tab. There's tons of information on their videos that will explain everything. Or just inbox me. Send me a friend request, and I can tell you more about Project 1000. So appreciate it, brother. I am going to jump off.
Hey, whoa. What about this book?
The book, man, the book releases on Friday, man. I'm glad you said that, man, because I forgot. So the book, Monetize My Life, 4 incredibly simple ways to profit from your passions with little to no startup costs, is the book for everybody who has knowledge of something and you haven't quite figured out how to monetize it, right? You know something, you're an expert at something, everybody's an expert at something, but you're like, man, how do I make money from what I know? Because Trevor Ott says there's more in what you know than what you do. So many of us are caught up in trying to do our way to wealth and not realize that we already have $1 billion worth of information up here. So I teach you how to get the information from up here into products and services that you can then promote. So you missed the pre-sale, but you can get a copy of the ebook on Amazon right now. The paperback will be available in a couple of weeks. And when you get the ebook, you will also get a 1-month subscription to Monetize My Life Academy, where you will get video tutorials and webinars that will teach you how to do what we outlined in the book step by step.
All right, fantastic, man. Well, Mr. H. Cortez, thanks so much for joining. You know, I'll be right over once we get done with this show to join you on your Talking Money in the Morning, because this is what we do, man. Black folk talking about money in the morning. Hey, we got to do it, man. Where else are they doing this stuff?
They're doing it nowhere, man. We got to get the people, wake the people up, man, because we have lost hope. But if we can wake them up with a little bit of money consciousness, that gives people hope to get through their day. And if we can just get them through one more day, then maybe we can get that entrepreneurial flame to kick up, and then we can take them to another level. So peace out, brother. Thanks for having me this morning.
All right, thanks so much, Ms. Cortez. All right, guys. So as we're just talking about a little bit more of the pre-market info and that you need to know, and then we'll wrap this thing up. Delicious Opportunity shares and Panera Bread are set to rally at the open based on expectations that the company could be looking to sell itself to a bigger firm. So Panera Bread is on sale, not literally on sale, the stock on sale, but on sale, looking for a buyer to buy into Panera Bread franchise, looking for someone to acquire their company. It's just a rumor, right? But that looks like it could be what's going on. Panera Bread is considered one of the leaders in the so-called fast casual dining industry. There's been speculation that companies like McDonald's, Starbucks, KFC, or the Yum brand, and even Pizza King Domino's might be interested in a purchase. So I don't really do this too much because it's a whole bunch of speculation. Somebody might decide to put an offer up, then they'll rescind the offer and all this stuff. But typically, if you have shares in Panera and they get bought, then those shares are actually going to rise. Why? Because there's going to be a price tag put on the particular. They're going to be basically, you got all these companies who are going to be putting up bids to buy Panera. So every bid is going to have to get higher, right? They're going to evaluate Panera Bread, the company, then they're going to put a bid on what they want to buy it for. Then someone else is going to come and say, okay, well, you're going to buy it for $62 billion. I'm going to buy it for 63. So every time another big offer goes up, the value of Panera Bread in the short term is going to rise. So if you are a Panera Bread investor, that's good for you. If you are not, right now it's trading at $274 a share, by the way. If you're not, you might want to stay clear, but you can see some movement in Panera Bread quite possibly today. They were down 3% yesterday, so we can't expect that to rise today just based off rumors. Now, here's the other thing about rumors. Here's the other things about rumors. Rumors is nothing but pump and dump. So this could just be a rumor that's out there to allow the big-time investors in Panera Bread to recapture their profit and then get out. See, you got to be very careful with this stuff. It's nothing but a big corruption money scheme going on to get news out to the public, to make the public move, and then the big people who got money that might have lost money, they get their money back and they get out of the way. So just be very careful with rumors, speculation, things like that when it comes to companies being acquired. Now, I was going to talk a little bit about this as well. I want to make you aware that Amazon, NFL has partnered with Amazon to stream Thursday night football games during this upcoming season. Did you hear what I just said? The NFL has partnered with Amazon to stream Thursday night football games during the upcoming season. This deal will be 1 year, would include 10 games and cost Amazon $50 million. So this is going to bring more eyes on what Amazon does through the NFL. Before the deal was announced, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube were also in the running for live streaming rights. So Amazon, for 1 year, has live streaming rights to Thursday night football. Now, Thursday night football, they normally have the sucky games on Thursday night football, but nonetheless, this is huge news to have Amazon streaming Thursday night football. Now Amazon is getting into the live streaming TV area, and they already have the Amazon, I think Amazon Fire or something like that, with a Fire Stick. They already have something like that, but this is huge news. This is good news for everybody who still has Amazon, who is invested in Amazon. I mean, my goodness. Like they need, I know that's right. Like Amazon needed more leverage, right? I mean, come on. Are you going to just continue to just be a part and watch Amazon just make all this money, or are you going to get some of this money yourself, right? Are you going to get some of this money yourself? Like they dominating. I mean, my God, they dominating retail. They're trying to dominate television. They're dominating transportation. They're trying to dominate the robotics. Right? I mean, my God, Amazon, what else can you do? They said everything. We have come to dominate. Woo! That's why Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon, is now the second richest man in the world. He's overtaken Warren Buffett. He's now worth $77 billion. He's right behind Bill Gates at $82 billion. And I believe that Jeff Bezos will become the richest man in the world coming soon. It is coming soon. So don't be surprised when you help him be that place. But all I'm saying is, hey, I know you're not going to stop shopping at Amazon, but are you going to get you some Amazon stock? Are you going to say, you know what? Damn that. Let me go ahead and make my money work for me. I'm going to attach myself to a growing company, a growth company that's made so. As a matter of fact, over the past 3 years, they've grown 300%. I mean, my goodness, what is going on that we can't see with our eyes? But that's okay, guys. I know that we have not been aware. And so we're going to be teaching you. Right, we're going to be teaching you how you can put your kids in position, to build wealth. How you can build wealth, how you can be part of these great big companies that we continue to support, right? Without us making sure that they support our pockets. And the way that you can do that is called invest. You become a part owner of these companies. So I'm going to wrap the show up right here. I know we got more I could talk about, but hey, you can just follow me on ERGJ Enterprises. Here's where you can follow me at, guys. Just follow me at www.ergj.net. You go over to Facebook, this is going to be ERGJ Enterprises. That's where you can follow some of the things that I do as I teach the urban community about money. That's my goal, to bring investment education to the urban community. Now, today's show was sponsored by Atlanta Black Business Network. They are a 20,000 strong network in the Atlanta area, all virtual as well. You can get a membership with them for $10. Also, this show was brought to you by Maximize Your Tax Refund. You can get this book by texting the word tax to 678-851-2400. There's 35 surefire ways to get more from your return now, written by a Black lady, right? And then if you get this book, you get a free 60-minute tax consultation with the author. That's right. Go ahead and text the word tax to 678-851-2400. 678-851-2400. Let us know that you're looking to get this book. We'll get this book out to you ASAP Rocky. And also tonight, Dow 30 investment session from Club Millie. We have that going on tonight. So you can join us and learn a little bit about the stock market by going to this link in Eventbrite. And you can join us tonight where we talk about the 30 most significant stocks in America, going through our Dow 30 March Madness bracketology. We're going to be comparing companies like Nike, Apple, Disney, Walmart, and looking for investment opportunity. Everybody put in the comments below, opportunity. And then also you have an opportunity on Saturday to get your kids in the game, to get your children in the game. Just simply click on this link and you can actually learn how to buy stock for your children. Learn how to buy stock for your children, right? How much is what stock? Amazon is about $900 per share right now. $900 per share. Well, guys, this is ERGJ, your certified financial educator. I want to thank Ninja Trading. I want to thank Black Wall Street Investors. I want to thank New Black Wall Street. I want to thank Club Millie for allowing us to broadcast in their groups. We're just trying to bring awareness to the Black community that we got to get in the game and that we got to learn how to make our money work harder for us than we work for our money. Well, guys, I want you to remember this, that it takes a village, but it starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Wednesday.
Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We will see you all there in the next episode.